And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. First pitch coming your way next.
And now, please welcome your St. Louis.
So just about set now.
Cardinals.
And today on the hill, Eric Fetty.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Tap to first. Contreras takes it himself, and an easy out to start the game. And now we take a peek at the Twins lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Popped up right side, Donovan. Sizing this one up, puts it away for the out. 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent base.
Here's Byron Buxton. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. So, a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Twins are set down 1-2-3. And now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in St. Louis, now the starting pitcher in this one, Joe Ryan. What should we keep an eye on here?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
That clips the corner. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Wide throw, and it gets away.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Nobody out, runner at first. And it remains 2-2. Line drive, base hit. throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
First and second, no outs. Donovan getting ready to hit. That missed by a lot. And a count 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And strike two. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
And out number one on the grab.
Batting fourth.
Here's a Cardinals lineup now. And it's clear the most
Arenado.
important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Here's Nolan Arenado.
In the grand scheme of things, this at-bat might not feel important because it's early, but it could create a domino effect for things to come. Control what you can here and have a strong at-bat.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And here it comes. That misses. 2-2. And Nato is set down on strikes.
Batting fifth, designated
Now one for
hitter,
St. Louis, Alec Burleson.
Burleson.
The next pitch misses. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
In the air, left side, Larnach. Brings it in, and that will end the inning. So the Cards strand a couple, scoreless after 1. Back here in St.
Leading off
Louis,
for
top of the
Minnesota,
second.
left
Now the left fielder,
fielder,
Trevor
Trevor
Larnach. A changeup missing, and it's 2-1. There's the strike. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent as you mentioned, and maybe a little generous on the edges. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Went back to the cutter, and it was worthwhile.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Ty France digs in now. Out to short, Wynn. The throw to first.
Yep,
2
out.
up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting sixth, the designated hitter, Mickey Gasper.
Mickey Gasper, the next Twin up to hit. The 1-1. And there's a foul ball. Next offering misses, and the count is 2-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Twins retired in short order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the catcher, Ivan Herrera. For Joe Ryan, the journey's so interesting when you think of a guy who started his college career at Cal State Northridge and then ultimately transferred to a Division II school, Cal State Stanislaus. Jordan Walker next up for the Cardinals. It was out of Cal State Stanislaus that he was a 7th-round pick by the Rays, and then eventually got a chance to make his way through the Rays system and then was dealt for Nelson Cruz to the Minnesota Twins. And that is out of play. And that one is downstairs. 2-2.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting 8th.
Victor Scott next up for the Cardinals.
Scott.
The 1-1. Fought off foul.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Line drive, caught.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
And here is Mason Wynn. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. The Cards lead one. We'll move to the third with no score. On to the third inning. This is Willie Castro.
Second baseman, Willie Castro.
The 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. Jumps, throws, on the money. Nice play.
Batting 8th, third baseman, Jose Miranda.
Now the third baseman, Jose Miranda. 1 out, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike. And that one upstairs.
2-2.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Walker on his way over. Makes the catch for the out.
Batting 9th, catcher, Christian
And now it's
Vasquez.
Christian Vasquez. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1-2.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Back here at Busch
Leading
Stadium,
off for
digging
the
in,
Cardinals,
Lars Nootbaar.
left fielder, Lars Nootbaar.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. That's inside. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. He muscles that one out the opposite way. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
That's a great way to fire up this crowd. They're feeling it now. Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
That's smashed towards center. That's a hit.
Now batting.
Man at first, nobody
Second
out.
baseman,
Now here is Brendan Donovan. This one lifted in the air, left field. And there's one away.
Up next for the Cardinals, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Contreras leads off first with one away. Inside and a count 2-1. Movement in the bullpen. Cole Sands warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Jacks getting cranked up as well. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command at both locations.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Larnach pulls it in on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to
Up
put it
next
into
for the
his
Cardinals,
highest gear and go a
designated
long
hitter,
way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Alec Burleson next up for the Cardinals. Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in St. Louis, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Matt Wallner. Looking to get the tying run on base. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
He was all over that one. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Substitution being made at first, and pinch running for the Twins, Deshaun Kiersey Jr. No outs, runner at first. And here comes Carlos Correa. Next one misses, and that's ball 2.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
That's off the inside corner. 3-1. Action in the St. Louis bullpen. Ryan Helsley, the closer of the staff, is throwing. That one the other way. And a base hit right there. And a go-ahead run is on base. Throw comes back in. The tying run stops at third with nobody out.
Well, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit. He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Here's Trevor Larnach. 2 on, 1 out. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Squeezes it. 2 down.
Up next for the Twins, first baseman Ty France.
Ty France now at the plate. That one to first, and it goes just foul. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Kiersey at third. Correa on at first with 2 down. On the ground. Sends it across to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. That does it for the offense, but not before they manage to break up the perfect game. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Twins 0. Now into the ball game on defense, Deshaun Kiersey Jr. He takes over in right.
Deshaun Kiersey Jr.
Cole Sands taking over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, 1-run game, and now it's Ivan Herrera.
Ivan Herrera.
Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit in the air, right field. Kiersey makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Jordan.
And up next for St. Louis,
Walker.
Jordan Walker. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. He talked about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
And that is out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder, Victor.
So 2 down now, and here is Victor Scott. And that is downstairs. And it's 2-1. And a foul ball. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And down in order go the Cardinals. But they lead it 1-0. Back here in St. Louis, ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's the Twins DH, Mickey Gasper. And that one cutting but missing down low. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Makes the catch, one down.
Second baseman, Willie Castro.
Here's the second baseman, Willie Castro.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
That one's in there. 2-2 now. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And they're down to their last out. And next for Minnesota, Jose Miranda.
Jose Miranda.
They're down to their final strike.
Well, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cardinals claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
So many festivities and excitement around opening day. It's great to come out and get that first one out of the way. You carry that momentum into the second game of the year, and you hope that it extends for a good period of time.